Get your red light hats, get your water, hide the wife and kids away. It's crypto time, guys. Let's go. Look, it's been pretty crazy recently, hasn't? Lots of drama, all of this stuff in the markets, but the weekly close for Bitcoin. A lot of altcoin charts share with you, some altcoin updates, some altcoin news. Guys, we haven't even started yet. I know. It's been a crazy cycle, okay? We got our little thing happen in early 2024. We got a new high before the Bitcoin halving. We've had these big moves in the market, but where's the follow through? Most contrarian take is that we haven't even started in a real bull market yet. This has all just been some fugazi up to this point. We're going to go way higher. Guys, answer your question second half of the stream. We got a lot to talk about. Welcome, everybody, to the chat. I see you guys. Knuckle Dragger, Sue, Mad Mike, Eat My Guns, Monty, Sam, Jason, Skid, Andy, Craker Monster, what is up? Maddie G, Georgia. I see you. Dry as the grief. What up? What up, everybody? Great to see you guys here. Lucky Luke. Xanon. Guys, Ricardo, John, I see everybody. You guys are awesome. Thanks for joining the chat. Appreciate everybody showing up, having a good time. Let's talk about the crypto coins, man, our magic internet money. What's it doing today? First and foremost, look at this. This is beautiful. The things I should frame and put in my house. It's a beautiful weekly reversal over there. Look at that bad boy. $107,000 Bitcoin right now. Let's go. Beautiful, beautiful. Look at the demand. Look at the man. We bumped down to $100,000 last week, and Bitcoin is just ripping. Love it. Love it. Good evening from Japan. Hello, Japan. What is up? I love that we got people all around the world. The Aussies, the Japanese, you guys, it's late night. Everybody in America and Ohio. Shout out to Ohio. Pennsylvania, everybody's waking up. Good morning. Fantastic. Anyway, incredible weekly reversal candle here. That's the thing of beauty right here. That doesn't mean we just ripped to new highs this week necessarily, man, but hey, from Denmark. Denmark, also good morning. What's in Denmark right now? Probably like 10 in the morning, something like that. Europe's waking up, getting to work, man. Love it. Love it. Tazzy. Love it. Guys, everyone checking in from all around the world. Beautiful stuff. Now, this Bitcoin reversal candle on the weekly, that's the thing of beauty, man. Let's see how we turn out this week, but that would indicate to me that we're going to gun at least for sort of a weekly close, potentially a new high weekly close, but maybe not a new high price, right? Maybe we get up to like 110 or something like that for the weekly close for Bitcoin. I could see that happening, but let's see. It's early. We got 6 days and 13 hours to go before the next weekly close. But last week's weekly close, definitely looking good. Obviously, we're one Trump Elon feud away from the price correcting a few percent and giving you another buying opportunity, if you see it that way, of course. Look at this. Man, I got a lot to say about the daily chart here for Bitcoin. A lot of interesting things happening. Let's just take this one off real quick. So Bitcoin was in this sort of downward channel here ever since we nailed the new top at 112, okay? So this is a couple weeks. That was 23rd of May. How time flies. Gosh darn. Anyway, you can see here, very nice, clean channel. 2 touches on the upside, 3 touches on the bottom side. Broke out of that channel 2 days ago. That coincided with a taking out of the 20-day EMA, yellow line on the chart right here. Now, the thing I just took off the chart, we'll take the channel away here for a second, of course, is this local resistance level, which the daily candle right now seems to want to take out. Great. Have a look at the MACD down here. Oh, by the way, we had a nice retest of the 50-day EMA, which in an uptrending market, a retest of the 50-day EMA. It doesn't happen super often. You get a few of them, okay? Nashville reporting for duty. What up? We get a few retests of the 50-day EMA. They don't get a lot. You get a lot more retests the 20-day. But when you get a 50-day EMA retest, okay, you can buy the wife and kids back later. You sell them for a little while. You buy some Bitcoin, okay? Price goes up. It's fine. They'll understand. They'll understand, guys. Why not use the log scale? We are on log. We are on log. This is on the log. Anyway, very interesting stuff right here. Nice breakout currently forming up for Bitcoin. Not a lot of volume backing up the move so far. You can see we had a nice volume on the reversal, by the way. Volume last 2 days has been super low. Volume today, not really picking up significantly yet. So that's probably one concern, is that maybe we don't have enough volume right now to really get going crazy. Okay, so let's see. MACD probably 2 or 3 days away, maybe a little longer, maybe 4 or 5 days away from a bullish crossover. That would be a good thing, showing momentum's moving in the right direction. And of course, when we get those bullish MACD crossovers, they tend to be relatively powerful signals. We had our RSI breakout the other day from the downtrend, as well as the RSI yellow control line breakout yesterday. So good things happening. A lot of things to like on the charts right now. Show momentum's going in the right direction. Let's see if we can get follow through. Let's see if we can get follow through. Okay. Okay. There you go. Lots to say about Bitcoin today. Kyle sharing this. If Bitcoin somehow taps 110K, over $7 billion in shorts, just bears. It's not liquidation, it's mass extinction event of bears. Dirty animals. Bitquant with this is a great chart, man. It really gives us some perspective, doesn't it? When you look at this chart, you don't need any guidance. See, the bull market hasn't even started yet. Anyone warning you about what if the top is in scenarios, likely the same person will turn bullish soon and convince you to buy the upcoming top. Yeah, buy high, sell low, guys. It's the way. Anyway, it's interesting perspective, isn't it? Interesting perspective. Psychedelic saying we are about to full send everything I'm seeing pointing towards a full and all-out expansion. In fact, the funding went negative yesterday. An aggregated premium just recorded its most negative level since the bottom at $75,000. That's crazy stuff, man. Yes, that means overall traders are favoring shorts more than they were at the bottom. Bears. Doesn't pay to be bearish on an uptrend, man. Simply an insane statistic. In addition, in a strong confluence, the overall market sentiment is very bearish. True. People are very bearish on crypto right now, and the prices keep pumping because institutions keep jacking money into Bitcoin specifically, but also now coming into altcoins. We have XRP treasury companies. We have Solana treasury companies. We have Ethereum treasury companies. We're getting ETFs for all those in the not so distant future, okay? No one believes anymore. I believe. You guys remember X-Files back in the day? Love watching that shit, man. It's great. Friday night with mom, getting ready for the farmer's market on Saturday morning, watching the X-Files, man. I want to believe. What this tells us that we have so far to push until we reach overbought and euphoric levels. Oh, we are ages away. It's actually very encouraging to see Bitcoin doing what it's doing right now with basically zero euphoria. Nobody's here. Nobody gives a shit right now about crypto. Retail's totally dialed out. Okay. No euphoria on the timeline. Nobody posted Rolex pictures yet. We got a long way to go. It's good. It means the move can have real legs. Okay. We also have positive macro news. Scott Bessent, Lutnick, Trade President Greer are going to go on June 9th. That's today. China in London town. Fantastic. Will they nail out a trade deal there? Gosh darn it, man. If they nail out a trade deal, and I don't think they're going to nail out a trade deal this week, they'll probably come back and say, we've done some really good stuff. We worked out the key details, blah, blah, blah. Right? Yeah. In that situation, market's going to pump. Unemployment's ticking up. I saw that. Unemployment is ticking up ever so slightly. Powell cannot keep effing around. Okay, he needs to bring the damn rates down. I think the prediction markets are basically like a 0% chance he's going to do that right now, which is super frustrating. Because really, Powell's just playing politics right now. He could lower the rates. I mean, the inflation's down to like 2%, PC's down to 2.1%. I mean, come on. It's basically, I mean, do you have to wait for it to exactly be? It's 2.1%, man. You know, like just do it, Jerome. But he doesn't want to. Jerome doesn't want to. Is your 2,800 ETH order still open? No, I removed that order. And we actually, as I shared in my video, I think on Friday, put in an ETH order at 2460, I think was the entry point. So those longs are open. Those longs are going. Those longs are currently in profit. I got a long in on Femex, a long in on BitUnix for ETH right now. Those are still open. I still think 2,800 is a pretty valid breakout point, though we'll talk about ETH more here in a few minutes. But you know, guys, let's give some money away. Let's give some money away. We're getting in Wellington right now. Nice. Staying my sister's place in Miramar. It's cold. Of course it's cold. It's Wellington. I miss my windy, cold, rainy city. Some days when it's like, 40 and 70% humidity here in Dubai, like I could take a little bit of cold wind and rain right now. Enjoy it, man. Enjoy it. Okay. Guys, if you're not signed up at Unix yet, check it out. It is the hot spot right now to be trading crypto coins, long the rip, short the dips, okay? Buy exotic spot altcoins. They got deep liquidity for all the big stuff. They got meme coins to trade. Doing most of my trading over here. I'm showing you guys some of the trades I've been doing here in videos. Didn't get to one of those videos today, but distracted with some other stuff I'm trying to do. But more trading videos coming this week, so make sure you keep an eye out for that. But right now, you can get some insane bonuses. $400 deposit bonus. So you deposit, $500, you get $100 back. $1,000, you get $200 back. $2,000, you get $400 back into your account. That's crazy stuff. Plus, up to $2,000 in trading bonuses. Plus, we're giving away $1,000 a day, every day, Monday to Friday, during the live streams. So let's give some money away to some people. Now, what we're going to do is, these are the people who deposited late. So for after Friday, after the last stream, or Saturday, Sunday, they signed up, all that stuff. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a special selection just for these people who signed up over the weekend. And then tomorrow we're going to start a new spreadsheet for the new week. So lots of new opportunities coming in there as well. So anyway, let's give away some money. By the way, we are only the main sponsor of the channel, RCP haters. Getting paid 45 minutes not to be talked about. Perfect. Perfect. Anyway, let's give away $500 to two different people who signed up over the weekend. And we're going to exclude everybody who put in less than $11, because I think somebody's trying to game the system here with all these $10 deposits here. Anyway, so let's go ahead and let's do that. Trump and Xi, China-U.S. trade deal to the moon. Let's go. Choose two random numbers from 169 to 297. Let's go. 214 and 278. 214. Yes. There we go. $500. Congratulations to user number 639142177. Of course, we're just using user IDs, not names, not email addresses, to preserve everyone's privacy. So 214 and 278. 278. Perfect. Congratulations. $500. I think you put in $2,044 to get that $400 deposit bonus. You got your $400 deposit bonus. Okay, you got your $500 bonus from winning the special draw. Congratulations, guys, to the winners. That's user ID 884945117. By the way, you have to go and click in the My Rewards section and claim that money, okay? It'll be put there sometime later today. I'll tell the team who won. They'll manually put it in, so watch out later today or tomorrow. Check in, claim it in the My Rewards section, okay? We're doing another giveaway, $1,000 tomorrow, so sign up, link down below. Okay, continuing. So I got some great bullish propaganda here for you guys. Check this out. This is from Ryan Dietrich. Want some good news? The S&P 500 just closed 20% above the April 8th near bear market low. Oh, we just bounced right off that 20% bear market level, didn't we? We were like the S&P 500 was in a bear market, like technically for like a day maybe or 2 days, and then boom. Yeah. Anyway, looking at the previous 17 bear or near bear markets shows that once stocks are up 20% off those lows, they were higher a year later. 16 out of 17 times. Only a once in 100-year pandemic didn't work out. That's insanity. So again, looking at the 17 previous near bear market shows that once stocks are up 20% off the lows, they were higher 16 out of 17 times, except during the COVID. That's crazy, man. Faded at your peril. Sensei BRBTC sharing this. Altcoin season 2025 still loading, guys. It's going to come. The sentiment on altcoins is absolutely horrific right now. That's the kind of sentiment that says to me, it's going to go way, way high on a lot of this stuff, man. Charting guy with a great one. Deja vu for the others. Back here in November, we saw a similar situation playing out with the MACD. I'm not sure what this exact indicator is right here, but it's looking about the same. Okay, fantastic. The RSI here showing similar retest of the control line here. Are we getting ready for a big thing? The others, by the way, is the all crypto coins excluding the top 10. Okay, continuing. Tech Dev 52. Well, many argue over a top. What if the move is just starting? This is, again, the most contrarian. Adam, what's up, man? Nice to see you. Go check out Adam's channel, Adam Stokes, man. Making great content, especially if you're an Aussie. He's been doing some great interviews over there, man. So if you're an Aussie in particular, go check it out. He's been interviewing some great people in Australia. Anyway, this is a liquidity-weighted business cycle versus Bitcoin. Again, Bitcoin doesn't top at the bottom of the business cycle. We're not exactly at the bottom of the business cycle. Okay, we have been in a bit of expansion for a while, but still, we are nowhere near the top of the business cycle. Okay, nowhere near the top of the business cycle. Bitcoin tops the business cycle. Risk assets top of the business cycle. We ain't there yet. We ain't even close. Okay, the most contrarian take right now, and the one that I'm entertaining the idea of, okay, 4-year cycle. Okay, sure. Let's see what happens November, December this year. Maybe we top there and it's over. But if markets keep pumping into 2026 and we get a new high beyond whatever happens November, December in 2026, let's say not like January, February, but like May, June, 4-year cycle's done officially. Think about this. When gold got an ETF, it went on an 8-year bull run, an 8-year bull run for gold from the time it got its ETF. And let me tell you this, the Bitcoin ETF has been way more successful than the gold ETF. And unlike gold, guess what crypto is getting? Treasury companies, which are buying up shit tons of a finite supply asset. It's not just MicroStrategy anymore. We have had in the last week probably 24, not in last week, let's say month, maybe a dozen at least, maybe as much as 24. We feel like every other week we're getting basically one a day. It's crazy, man. Crazy stuff going on. So we're getting the treasury companies for Bitcoin. It's not just Bitcoin anymore. It's XRP, it's Solana, it's Ethereum, probably get a few other altcoins too. But those big ones, those 4 are the most traded coins in the market. If they start getting all that liquidity plus ETFs, holy shit. Man, big things coming. And then check this out. You want some more bullish propaganda? Okay. Apple, X, Airbnb, and Google are all reportedly in early talks to integrate stablecoins, signaling big tech's growing move into crypto payments amid shifting U.S. policy. As soon as that Genius bill passes, which is the U.S. stablecoin bill, all the big companies are going to get into stablecoins. All the big companies are going to get into stablecoins. You have to understand, we're going to have wallets from X. We're going to have an X wallet, an Apple wallet, a Google wallet, an Airbnb wallet. Everyone's going to have effing stablecoins everywhere, and it's going to bring in so much money. Imagine you're an Airbnb landlord. You can get your money paid in USDC now. Imagine your next creator. Instead of getting an X creator payment to your bank account, you can get it in USDC now. Okay? Google. Shit, man. If Google wants to, if YouTube wants to start paying me USDC for my ad rev on YouTube, I'll take it. And I bet a lot of creators will too. It creates more money in the market, more flow of money in the market. Bullish. Very bullish. What do you want for a market to go up? The rising tide to lift all boats. Guess what that is? Money in the system. 99. Oh, yes, I agree. But we're vibing here, man. Okay. It's not the time for that vibe. But yes, I agree. 99% of all coins are going to zero. And in fact, out of the top 200, there's maybe half of those that are even vaguely investable. Most of those have been absolutely kicked in the balls nonstop because of a variety of reasons. But there are some that have started doing kind of well for different reasons. We'll talk about that here in a minute. But check this one out from Artie Party. He says, SEC approves NASDAQ crypto U.S. settlement price index to include Solana, Cardano, XLM, Stellar Lumens, and XRP as of June 2nd. Cardano for the win, I guess. XRP currently trying to have a breakout here on the day. And I like, there's a lot of things I like about the XRP chart right now. I shared this on X earlier, but I'll reiterate now. Oh, shit. We're not even getting our daily MACD bearish, bullish crossovers. Check this out. We had our RSI control line breakout on Saturday, okay? We had our bounce off of the 200-day EMA on Thursday, Friday last week. Downtrend line right here, broken on Sunday. See all the things starting to line up. Today, we have a MACD bullish crossover forming up. 13 hours for the daily candle close. A lot can happen between now and then. It's not confirmed yet. It'll be confirmed on the daily candle close. Okay? Currently struggling with the price above the 20 and 50-day EMAs. Price above the 20 and 50-day EMAs with all that stuff happening in the background. I'm currently long XRP on BitUnix, by the way. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. I was a little overly ambitious yesterday on it, but I'm still long on it. Let's see how we go. Degen Times. AVAX leading top 5 chains by transaction growth percentage this week, according to Nansen AI. When will the price of damn AVAX move? I mean, it's so far behind like Solana and stuff like that. So I guess, you know, ETH is too. ETH has been majorly kicking the balls at nothing. I mean, geez, Avalanche is still 80% under its all-time high, man. It's crazy. Crazy. But a lot of bullish shit happening on chain. But, you know, bullish shit happening can just be bullshit, unfortunately. Anyway, I love my AVAX bags. Part of me is tempted, though, to cut those and just buy some effing meme coins with it. What's going to make me more money? Do I want to be right or do I want to make money? AVAX is a good chain, but it's not making me money right now. Pour all that money into Brett. Dog with hat. Both those go to the moon. Second I sell, it's going to just have like 100% daily candle. You know it. You know it, man. I have no, what the hell is gravity? What is this? Anyway, shout out to my other bags here. Phantom, good. That's Sonic now. Aptos, Say, man, Aptos and Say, so much is happening. The price is absolutely in the gutter for both these coins. Soon as risk appetites come back in, man, I feel like those two have got great opportunity. By the way, hey, shout out to my Sonic bags again. One that I'm very much thinking about cutting. But look at this. 4th in social engagement, 17.1 million engagements. That's crazy, man. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I mean, yeah, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, Sonics in 4th place. What? And yet the price is like Kyle, shout out to Kyle from Milk Road. ETH catching a bit on ETF flows, waiting for Ethereum Joseph to start buying billions with SBET. It's the micro strategy of Ethereum. Combine that with ETH staking to ETFs, which should be coming soon. We're going to see some real catalysts. After a bit of hiatus, starting a bullish on ETH again. Yes, market is indeed starting a bullish on ETH again. Crypto Rand posting this one. It's hard to ignore ETH right now. ETH weekly engagement smashing all-time highs, and yet the price is still in the gutter, relatively speaking. I know it's been up, and I'm long Ethereum right now, okay? I'm long Ethereum on BitUnix, on Femex. We're long, okay? Plus, again, I traded some Bitcoin last week, as you guys know. For some Ethereum. That trade's currently down 5%, but it's a trade that I think is going to take 6 to 12 months, maybe longer, to work out. It's fine. It's fine. I can wait. It'll be all good. Continuing. Ethereum ETFs have recorded inflows for 14 days straight. The vibe is shifting. The price is moving. Look at this. Man. Love it. Love to see it. Currently taking out the 20-day EMA, yellow line on the chart right here. MACD has not flipped bullish yet, and we are coming up to the RSI downtrend resistance, which also lines up with the control line. So breakout of the RSI beyond 58 will be probably the next big bullish move here for Ethereum. It's brewing. MACD a few days away, if momentum keeps up like this, from a bullish crossover. Still, after all this, stuck between the rock and the hard place. Holy cow, I'm up to 24 minutes. I've been ranting, man. I've been ranting. I want to get to you guys' questions here really soon, okay? Still stuck between the rock and the hard place. 200-day EMA right here. Yes, we had one candle close below it, but just one. Instant recovery. That's bullish, okay? Now we need to get back up over here. Now, I have decided I'm going to take profit target up to $3,000, for better or for worse. I know we're still stuck in this range here. I get it. And volumes have been relatively low on this move. I also get that, okay? But, man, come on, ETH. You got to get back up to 3K, dog. Maybe I'm being too greedy with my take profit target. But screw it. Let's see what happens. Real quick, some meme coin charts, then we're going to get into you guys' questions, okay? Crash sharing this, just 20 to 50% on ETH gets a $3,000 to $3,500 move. Pepe could triple in that situation. By the way, I've got a Pepe bag. If you want to see my full portfolio disclosure, link down below in the description. Keep in mind, just because I own something doesn't mean you should own something. And investing in crypto is risky as shit, and you can probably lose all your money. It's a very real thing. People do it all the time. That could be you. You could be the guy losing all your money. So be careful. Crypto's crazy, man. Anyway, Pepe could triple. I agree. That's very, very real possibility. Brett quadruples on a Pepe triple. Maybe. Actually, it's interesting. You know, sold my Brett for Fartcoin. Fartcoin doubled. Didn't sell Fartcoin on the double. Sold it all for a loss later on. Anyway, then Fartcoin rips again. It's fine. But I'm actually thinking, maybe it's worth getting back into Brett, man. Maybe it's worth getting back into Brett. Add some more. I actually added some more of my Pepe bags today. Okay. But I can see Brett doing really well. It's only about $500 million, right? Only $500 million for a picture of whatever the hell Brett is, that blue frog looking thing. Anyway, could see it. It's interesting. For a 4X from here basically is right back to previous all-time highs. Not even price discovery, man. Benji gonna pop. I hope Benji pops, man. Those guys are a hardworking team, man. Would you rather own a house or one Bitcoin and be homeless? I would rather own the house. Personally. House is pretty cool. And if you own your house, you can always take a second mortgage versus your house and buy a Bitcoin, huh? That's the smart move, huh? Anyway, Matthew Highland sharing this. Most means the bullish structure against Bitcoin. The rest of the altcoin sector does not. Very true. The rest likely needs dominance drop to reverse. If dominance drops, memes will far outperform the rest anyways. Memes are the winning sector of the cycle. Love them or hate them. It's true. It's true. And again, that alone, and I've been thinking about this, that alone makes me want to reduce some of my layer one exposure. Again, I think some of it does really well, but dude, if those do well, memes are going to do better. That's the thing. Max sharing this. Each major move for Pepe so far had one thing in common. They each had a final bear trap before trending higher with haste. If Pepe can flip back above 0.00013, then we have a high likelihood of that being the case. Pepe to the moon. Let's go. Pepe, man, nice bounce off the 200-day EMA down here. Following ETH, great ETH beta play. Major exchanges won't touch Brett. I know. It's a problem. Definitely a problem. Definitely hurts Brett's price discovery. Haven't bought Brett yet. Might not buy back in. I'll keep you guys up to date what meme coins I decide to throw some money into or not. So don't worry. You guys will be the first ones to know. Anyway, Pepe, RSI downtrend breakout coming up to the control line right here. A few days away from MACD bullish crossover. Assuming momentum continues. Currently butting up against the 20-day EMA. I feel like it might be worth putting it along there, like 0.0000122, something like that, to try to catch the long momentum if it doesn't get rejected here at the 20-day EMA. Anyway, Brett, by the way, it's random things that drew on the chart here. Brett, by the way, still trading under the 20 and 50-day EMA, as you can see. Pepe looking a bit more bullish here than Brett currently, although Brett coming up on a MACD bullish crossover and attempting to break out beyond the control line here on the RSI. So let's see if that can continue here. Once we probably get back over the 20-day EMA, this thing can probably, this thing has a good chance to rip, let's say. Dog with hat looking relatively decent right now. Keeps getting rejected the 20-day EMA, which means it's an important line of control. Price gets over the 20-day EMA with a daily close above it, and it probably rips. Everyone knows people love that dog with that hat on, man. So probably an interesting long here from like 94 cents or something like that. That'd be hopefully enough to confirm a daily close above the 20-day EMA. Right now, it's just literally going into resistance. So yeah, I mean, you can try it along here, but you're literally long into resistance, which is problematic. You don't want to long into resistance. You want to actually try to confirm the breakout first. Okay. Gosh darn it. That was a lot of stuff. I'm sorry, guys. We'll try to keep the presentation around like 20 minutes or something. A lot to talk about today. It's time. Get your red light hats on. Get your water out. It's time. Lark, when you discuss consolidating layer ones, you always seem to keep Say. I do. I think Say, Aptos, they've got pretty good potential. I mean, look, here's the thing. Say is relatively cheap. It's around, what, $1 billion market cap right now compared to my AVAX bag. It's a great example. Avalanche got so much good stuff going for it, man. Okay. But what's more likely to 10x, Avalanche or Say? Takes a lot less money to get Say from $1 billion to 10 billion versus getting AVAX from 10 billion to 100 billion. Think about it. Again, do you want to be right or do you want to make money? Sometimes I want to be right. I usually want to make money, though. Feels good being right and making money at the same time. And probably if I hold my AVAX bags, I'll be both. But I feel like Say's potentially a better bet in that situation. Can you have a look at GOAT? The GOAT coin. Yeah, let's have a look at the GOAT coin. What is up with that critter? I don't dislike GOAT. I think GOAT's got some decent potential, to be honest. Although I feel like there's probably better meme coin. Oh, this is a really messy chart. What the heck is going on here in OKX? Okay, I'm gonna try find another one here. Bybit should have a good one. There we go. Okay. So currently, I mean, it's looking decent. Let's put it this way. It is looking decent currently. If it can reclaim the 50-day EMA here, could be something decent. Now, obviously, a daily close, let's say at 12.5 cents as an example. Could be an interesting potential to go long here for GOAT, much like a lot of, like, again, remember early last week, I think Monday live stream last week, I was saying, hey, guys, we're probably like 7 to 14 days away from all these MACD bull crosses happening. Well, that's kind of where we are right now, okay? Now, I, of course, being impatient, chop myself up a little bit in the chop. Just sometimes, I need to set myself a rule, like take no more than 5 trades a week or something like that. Really make myself be more selective, and I'll stop myself from just trading when I'm bored. Just another stop loss is fine. Anyway, wait for good momentum to form up, and you'll do a lot better off. GOAT, I think you get that 12.5 cent move. Could really start ripping from there. Let's put the this in here for the downtrend. Not super clean. Probably cleaner right around there, more touch points. So you can say we probably got a downtrend breakout currently in play here as well, which if you get long from 12.5 cents, MACD backing it up, RSI on the verge of a breakout beyond the control line there. So it's got some stuff, man. It's got some stuff happening. The chart's looking decent. The chart looks like quite a few charts right now. So either we actually get the momentum and break out this week on some of this stuff, or we just, get rejected, because a lot of stuff is at resistance or right around resistance or coming up to resistance. And so it's a logical place also to get rejected and have this be a failed breakout. So we got to try to wait for some kind of confirmations here for some of these coins. Continuing. The BlackRock rug pull will be apocalyptic. If BlackRock ever rug pulls Bitcoin, it'll be mega apocalyptic. I have considered, by the way, taking at least a portion of my Bitcoin and putting it in Bitcoin ETF, just, for like security, sanity sort of purposes. Which I know, don't get me started on, I know. But anyway, that's the thought. What if, Coinbase gets hacked and all the Bitcoin ETFs just lose all their Bitcoin? It'll be this gargantuan, just fuck. Screw it. You rebuy your Bitcoin because it's going to go down like 90% in that situation. You just rebuy more later. And then you also get money back in the eventual, whatever the heck BlackRock figures out to bail all that BS out. Double your Bitcoin. You double your Bitcoin in that situation, guys. You send BlackRock one, you buy another one when it drops 90%, and they send you back one later. Fantastic. Foxy was very hyped on launch, but it's been very disappointing, wasn't it? It was a popular meme in Asian countries, but they have to understand, most memes don't have this super long life cycle, right? Some of them can do well for a few months and then sort of just taper off. So yeah, that's It happens to a lot of memes. The memes that actually get success levels and move higher. I'm 99% certain this new YouTube gamification system is going to end a lot of credit card and end a lot of credit card chargebacks. I'm sure. Thoughts on Caleb Brown crypto brokerage? Better there in cold storage. I mean, look, I used Caleb Brown quite a lot for cashing out crypto. I like those guys. They're good. You know, if you really want like that personal touch, then definitely there are guys who can help you out with that. But I would keep mine in cold storage versus keeping it with a broker. Personally, nothing against them, just as a sort of general practice. Don't keep your coins on the exchanges. Don't keep your coins at brokers. Maybe give your Bitcoin to BlackRock. Maybe. Cold storage, obviously the best way. Where's my thing at? It's right here. Look. This is the way. This is the way. The best. Is Oasis still a viable play? I'm down about 5K. I have 1K left. Do I ride it out, convert something else? I mean, I can't tell you if you want to ride it out or convert something else. I sold mine. You know, it's crazy. Like last year, I sold it. I was like, I'm done. This isn't doing fucking anything. And then one buddy's like, dude, you got to get back in. It's got all this shit's going to happen. Oh, okay, fine. I was like, buy some more. Screw it. Why not? And then kind of, I just, I don't know, man. Oasis, look, great team of people, very nerdy devs, right? But you got to capture that zeitgeist, man. You got to capture that moment. You got to capture that excitement in crypto without the narrative, without the hype. Doesn't matter how good your damn tech is. And I think that's kind of one of the areas where Oasis has struggled to capture that hype, right? So should you sell now or wait it out? I mean, look, it always sucks to sell something at a loss. Sometimes for psychological purposes, it's better to do that. But you got to put your money in something else that you're going to, make it back, right? Will it get back to your break-even point at some point? Sure. Will it go on to new highs beyond that? Probably. Question is how long you're ready to wait for that to happen. Or would your money better put into dog with hat? I don't know. I don't have those answers for you, man. But it's certainly something for you to think about. Do you think Linea will do base numbers? Maybe. I don't know, man. We'll see. I mean, it's backed by consensus, so I think Linea's got some good potential for that. Do you think there's a chance Bitcoin doesn't even dip that much in a bear with all this adoption going on? The important thing to understand is that gold, okay, think about this. Gold from 2004 to whatever the heck went on, it got 400%. So it went from being a $4 trillion asset to a $20 trillion asset. Is that the right math? Approximately. So went on an absolutely crazy run for 8 years. 8-year bull run for gold. Then it topped. Then it went down, I think, 50 to 55%, somewhere around there. So yes, a lot of adoption, a lot of hype for gold. Gold ETFs wildly popular. Bitcoin will still have horrific bear markets. Now, is it going to have an 80% correction? I don't think that's likely unless there's some sort of, new apocalyptic event in crypto, which it's crypto. There's probably going to be. I think the last cycle's top to bottom move was, what the heck was it? 70%, right? So if we have exchange collapses, if, I don't know, I mean, again, if the Bitcoin ETFs, if Coinbase ever gets hacked, I mean, good night. Good night, sweet prince. It was a good ride. I think the more likely scenario is going to see a lot of toxic leverage from all these convertible notes and stuff around, and not MicroStrategy. I think MicroStrategy, Saylor's the goat, man. He's got it figured out. But I think some of the other companies will inevitably go bankrupt, commit fraud, rehypothecate your Bitcoin, shit like that. The treasury companies, right? And that will start, stuff will start to come out. And there's always something. There's always some catalyst. What's the old saying? Is that when the tide goes out, you find out who's been swimming naked. That's definitely going to happen in the markets again. It happened in 2022. It'll happen in the next bear market. But it may not be as bad as previous bear markets. Might be a 50% drop, not a 70% drop. But you have to be ready for that. Think about this. In 2022, even Facebook went down 70% or something like that. Okay? Bear markets spare no one. Okay. Continuing. Thank you. Yeah, I made a good video on the risk of convertible bonds and stuff during the bear market. Go check it out. As the usual stuff, we're like, but it's clickbait. I think it's a big problem. Personally, I think it's a real danger that will, and the way up, be fantastic. It's the leverage that gets us to wild prices. During the bear market, it's going to be a real problem. It's going to be the systemic unwind. But I guess it's clickbait anyway. Yeah, the Treasury's leverage will collapse and be our bear market. It will, but that's a later us problem, Samuel. Now us, we don't have to worry about that. Us in a year, 2 years, that's going to be a real problem. Until then, we love this toxic leverage, man. Send it all to the moon. Let's go. Coinbase, oh, dude, yeah. If Coinbase, you know, I don't know what I would sell. So just, it would be the biggest buying opportunity. You're absolutely right. It'd be absolutely bonkers. You know what? Let's look at the Cardano chart. Let's look at Charles Coin, man. I have not looked at Charles Coin in a few days. What is our boy up to here? And of course, as always, the beard stays on, guys, obviously. What do we got going on? That is a brutal looking chart so far. Gosh darn, Charles. You gotta get some Rogaine on that beard, man. Get it going faster. Like we need more beard. We need like stop shaving. Okay, Charles, you gotta stop shaving. Okay, whatever you're doing, we need more beard energy on this chart, man. Like we need like the full on like down to your knees kind of beard. You know, what is the ZZ Top guys? We need ZZ Top beard here, Charles. This is your current beard's not cutting it, obviously. What is this? What is this? What is this craziness? Look. All the EMAs have flipped back in the wrong direction. I know that's like a lot of coins have done this, so it's not a Cardano specific thing. Okay, we're making jokes here, but 20, 50, now to the 200, so completely stacked the exact wrong way. Not fantastic to see. 200-day simple moving average. Basically, we got a rally in May up to here to only get a massive rejection, bearish retest on the underside, and then smashed back down once again. So Cardano not looking super fantastic right now. Obviously, it's had a nice little recovery from the lows of Thursday here, but I would be interested in a Cardano trade, let's say, potentially on a break above the 20-day EMA. We haven't even had a solid retest on the other side of the underside of the 20-day EMA yet, but ideally, be patient, wait for the market to actually show strength on Cardano here. And yes, we do have a potential bullish crossover on the MACD coming, so that's good. The RSI control line's broken out. That's good. The downtrend on the RSI looks like that may have broken out, or we're just coming up to it here. We're just coming up to it currently. So that's the next sort of stage for the RSI to break out on. So, maybe go along the 20-day EMA. That would be around 70 cents, let's say. 72 cents, probably a quote-unquote safer trade to make. So that'd be a breakout beyond the 200-day EMA. And look, if you catch that and it does actually, we do have a big risk on event for altcoins, then you're probably going to catch a pretty good move on that. But right now, I'd be worried about trying to long from this exact spot here because it's only 2 cents higher until the 20-day EMA, which would be a logical rejection point. Okay, so that's my thoughts on Cardano right now. Okay, 1 or 2 more. Oh my gosh, over 45 minutes, guys. I got 1 or 2 more. Cetus is done. It's hard to go back to a platform that's been hacked, and I don't have a horse in the race. I never owned Cetus, never used Cetus, but I think it's really hard for people to come back to a platform that was hacked and use it again. So, yeah. Good morning, Ohio. Lark's getting paid not to talk about smoking chicken fish. That is a funny meme, though, man. They did pretty good. I don't know. I guess the meme wasn't funny enough to continue. But man, you know what? Smoking chicken fish is a hell of a lot better than that. Was the Kevin James is a dog chill guy? Yeah, come on, man. Smoking chicken fish is a way funnier meme than chill guy. Come on, you made Kevin James into a dog. That's not funny. It's not funny. It's super lame. You think Vitalik can right the ETH ship back on course? It seems like they're working on it. The fact that he announced they are planning to do 10x scaling within a year for the main chain, I think is a big, big thing for ETH. So I think at first Vitalik was like, no, we're not going to do anything good. And now he's kind of like, actually, we are going to do some good things. So, you know, right direction. Right direction. I invested in ADA back when they had their own crappy wallet. What was that? As the dataless wallet? You had to back in the day when you had to download the entire state of the blockchain. Had to wait an hour for it to update every time you open the damn thing. Thoughts on Polygon? Lost its edge, man. No one talks about it anymore. And then maybe it's going to have a big comeback moment. And the fact that, think about this. Okay. Polymarket just partnered with X. So the biggest, what do you call it? The biggest, or one of the biggest social media platforms in the effing world. Okay. Just partnered with an app that lives exclusively on Polygon. Surely the price would go absolutely to the moon. No, it would not. I think this is when the announcement was made. Had a tiny little rally from 20 cents to 22 cents, and then it's back down. Rejected again at the 20-day EMA. Not fantastico, is it? No. I feel like Polygon, it was the golden child of the 2021 cycle. Everybody excited about it. We were excited about it. I mean, we invested in that one from 3 cents. It ran up to $3, and I did not sell it at $3. Okay, but I got a lot of money out of it, between 30 to 50x, depending on the different points that I sold. So yay me, made some money. But Polygon this cycle, man, just has not captured that sort of moment. I mean, nobody's really talking about it. Where's all the excitement and good shit happening this cycle? I mean, Polygon's got Polymarket, yes, but everything's been happening on Solana and everything's been happening on Base. Okay, and there's niche markets of stuff happening on Aptos and Say and Avalanche, all this kind of stuff, sure. But the two big stories, Base, Solana, and it's continuing to be that way. Meme coins on Base, meme coins on Solana, and AI agents on Base. That's the hot spot right now. And Polygon just hasn't hit it. Maybe it will. Maybe they'll have some big announcements and everyone get all excited about Polygon again. But so far, it's just been kind of trending with all the other layer ones, which is to say it's been kind of sucking. Okay. Greetings from Luxembourg. What is up? Good morning. No mention of Sui. No, not today. Not today, guys. Did you manage to buy some Mamo? I have not bought Mamo. I was waiting for a big dip. It hasn't happened yet. Maybe it'll happen. Maybe it won't. If it doesn't, say la vie, plenty of other coins to buy. Matic and Dot are finished. Golden Child's the last cycle. Yeah, feels like it, man. I heard the guy that threw away his cold wallet found it. No way. No way. I got to look that story up. If that's, I am so happy if that's true. I'm gonna look that up after the stream today. Lark only buys memes with hats. Yes. Or sometimes a mask. I got a little bit of bag of that cat with mask. Don't know how that's gonna go. Probably gonna lose my money on it. Don't buy shit just because I buy it. I lose money on shit all the time. Anyway, we gotta finish. We're getting up to 50 minutes. This is out of control. Okay. You guys are awesome. I'll see you back in the next stream. Peace.